In-groups are the groups that we identify with. We are able to identify with groups of people through sharing the same nationality, religion, race, political views, etc. In contrast, outgroups are those that don't share commonalities with members of your in-group. There are many consequences of having in-groups and out-groups. One is known as the out-group homogeneity effect, groups being lumped together because they are seen as similar when they really aren't. Chinese, Japanese, and Korean people often suffer from this, as most Westerners lump them together as Asians without believing there to be any difference. People tend to see outgroups homogeneously because they either have less personal contact with members of the outgroup, or they do not encounter a large enough sample size of that outgroup to have any real understanding. Research using brain imaging or cognitive methods has found that as soon as we categorize an unfamiliar person as a member of our in-group or an out-group, we immediately process information about them differently at even the most basic levels. Another consequence is the dehumanization of outgroups. Outgroups have been dehumanized, belittled, and are usually on the receiving end of harmful actions. Asians, blacks, and Jews exemplify groups that have been dehumanized throughout history. Perceivers may not only process outgroup faces more superficially, but also sometimes process them more like objects and lower-order animals than like fellow humans. Obama is a perfect example who is talked about negatively because of the color of his skin, being portrayed as an ape in the New York Daily News. This way of thinking and what we teach our children is so impactful on our community and reflects how we are as a society. Next is fundamental motives between groups. The roots of dividing into in-groups and out-groups has been relevant throughout history. A fundamental motive to protect one's in-group and be suspicious of out-groups is therefore likely to have evolved. Consistent with this idea, the results of experiments demonstrate people's basic motivations of self-protection are activated by a threatening situation, economic scarcity, a scary movie, concerns about the flu, or even being in a completely dark room. People are more prone to exhibit prejudice towards outgroups, or to be especially hesitant to see possible outgroup members as part of one's in-group. However, this distrust we have towards outgroups leads to more positive feelings towards members of our in-group. William Swan and Michael Burmester use the term identity fusion to describe the sense of unity that people may feel within their group.